Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. We're into Saturday. Hope everyone's had a lovely Christmas and you're enjoying this mist and fog that we seem to be having. It's so weird. I don't think I've ever noticed. You're walking out in it and you can feel raindrops, and it's been like that for the last 2 or 3 days. So if this continues, obviously there's going to be no grass football. Coming back to the start of the campaign, the second half of the grassroots football season, and I'm looking, I just thought it was over here on Merseyside, but it's every ground, and if you're watching the games live and you can see the mist across there, it's so weird, but hey ho, we get on with it, don't we? That's probably the British weather, and if that's all we're going to have over the festive period, then I'm rather happy with that, rather than the ice, the sludge, accidents happen, because they do. And we can just escape that. I'll be on a real high. Let me just check out if I've recorded this. Yes, I have. And it's sort of, sorry about driving over, but I'm checking because I'm recording on 2 channels, which is DXTL TV from the Touchlines on YouTube and Spotify for creators on Riverside FM. So hello everyone. And let's just hope that we have no difficulties in continuing with our show. Anyway, no grassroots football, we know that. Well, I guarantee there'll be friendlies going on somewhere along the line. The weather is poor on the grass, and I'm sure you'll be out and about portraying your new boots to everyone. Also, just a little reminder, in the Merseyside area, on the Jeffrey Humble site there, on the 28th and 29th, which is the 28th today, there's casual play for all the kids, so they can put all their new boots on, have a kick around about £3.50 for all day. Yes, all day. Get out there and go and burn your calories off that you've all, mums and dads, have been throwing down here. Loads of chocolate, loads of turkey. I know there'll be less meat for all the kids and it'll be more chocolate, I know that. So just go and burn all the calories off and keep yourself nice and fit for the start of the season. And that's on the 28th and 29th, so just go out there and it's just bringing the communities together. So well done to all the staff there at Jeffrey Humble. I'm sure if you just go down there now, you'll go and enjoy yourself with your local, that is. And also tomorrow, yeah, why not? Go out, kick a ball, £3.50 all day. It's got to be worth it. And I know the manager there is trying to bring this on. If it continues, has a good turnout on that one, he'll continue this throughout the year. So kids, get down. No teams, unfortunately. It's not versus friendlies. It's just for the kids, the local communities, kids to mix together, have a great game of football together, and just be their own bosses, basically. No referees, no managers, just all the staff who were conducting it all at Jeffrey Humble. So go along and enjoy yourselves there. It's well worth it. And that's just to get the kids playing, to be honest. And mums and dads, push them out because you can have a little break. It's Christmas, it's been a long time up to now, hasn't it? Days in, days out. The television, absolutely rubbish, I must admit. All repeats, and I've got myself a nice cup of Earl Grey. So looking forward to that one. No milk, no sugar, nice and healthy. And talking about being healthy, just after Christmas I'll be going along with a few of the mates there and put myself some walks together and just get myself into some jogging as well, but I'll do that very slowly indeed. From last year on Spotify, you don't know, but we do activities for our Heart of Gold initiatives, and the lads all team up and we climb mountains and jump out of planes and things like that, you know, just to do a bit of fundraising. And we're doing this for kids with mental health, and we're lucky enough with the Don't Cross the Line, it's a CIC, so if you don't know anything about it, it's a community interest company. It's the next best thing to a charity. We're not a charity, full-blown charity, but we do a lot of charitable work with our volunteers. And that's what a CIC is, being a community interest company. Everything that we do is run by volunteers, so everything that we do, like this podcasting studio, it's built through lottery grants, so thank you very, very much indeed to all the National Lottery. And that's what we try and do, and we try and raise the profile of the campaign, the work that we do, especially from the sidelines, you know, irate parents and spectators, try and rid ourselves of them, make grassroots football a lot easier to be there involved, more friendlier, more kids smiling, more referees coming into the game. That's what the work that we do with voluntary, and we have been doing that since 2003. So we do activities, and our heart of gold is for mental health in grassroots football. And we've also started a choir. If there's anyone out there, we're looking for about 6 more kids, 7 to 13 years old, if a little bit older, it doesn't matter. Just get in touch with myself, Mal at don'ttexttheline.com. It starts up again, I think it's on the Friday the 14th, if I'm right. If not, it's the 10th. I'm trying to work out dates, so I'm sure you'll be there ahead of me. Anyway, it's not this Friday, it's not next Friday, it's the Friday after. And we're getting involved, making sure that the kids enjoy themselves, bring them together, and they're singing the song Lean On Me. Yes, Lean On Me. So we're putting the choir together, getting them all powerful, getting them all together, enjoying the fun, and then we'll get in touch with our local friends, video, film it, and also release it, hopefully as a single, just for all the kids in grassroots football. So yeah, that's what we want to do. So we've been working hard on that just before Christmas, and we'll be doing it after Christmas. And it wasn't to go out for a Christmas single or anything like that, it's just an all year round record if we can do that. So that's why we're getting the Heart of Gold choir together to improve the lives of many thousands of kids out there who have mental health, and also disadvantaged children, because we know what happens over not just the Christmas period, that's all year round as well. So you can support us. We'll give you all more information around about what we're doing on and off those days, and what we put together as well, because the activity will come up when we get ourselves fit. When I get myself fit, the last activity I done was last August, would you believe, and that was the Yorkshire 3 Peaks, and that was in 3 days, in 12 hours, sorry. The 3 days one was the previous one before that, and that was taking on Ben Nevis. That was the national 3 Peaks, and we done that in 3 days. The Yorkshire 3 Peaks, that was in 12 hours, and we beat that. It was 11, I think it was just before, under 11 hours, to be honest. I haven't got the facts and figures, because it's we're going on to 12 months since we've done anything. And that really took it out of me on that one. We were doing activities left, right and centre. For some reason, that really got me, it really did. And plus the fact it took us a little bit longer after we completed it, because we took a wrong turn, and that put, I think it was 1 to 2 hours on our journey, which was a killer. I was in absolute agony by the end. We met up with our driver and the bus to get us back to the hotel, honestly. And I think it burnt me right out. Anyone who does all those national charities will know what it's like. It's so hard, and I didn't expect it to be that hard. I found it tougher than the national 3 Peaks over the 3 days, to be honest. So I was just getting a little bit cocky, thinking, well, we've done that, but this is going to be a doddle. It was the walking, it was the climbing, it was the boots, it was the feet, and that's what got us. And the terrain was horrendous, up and down. We were slipping on loose rocks, and you walk that, you do that for 3 hours and tackle 3 mountains. It's the walking in between that really took it out of us, honestly. It really did, non-stop. But we completed it, we done it, and we shattered. And we did in we put down our names for the Newcastle run. I've forgotten the name of it now, because I give up. The great Northwest run, isn't it? The Great Northern Run, Great North Run. There we go, Newcastle. That's the way it was. We put our names down, and I done it right on the way. Once they announced it, and I got knocked back, and there was 5 or 6 of us got knocked back straight away. And what they said to us was, if you go back on, and you can beat all the queues and pay 75 quid, become a member. And I thought that was scandalous, to be honest, the Great North Run. I really, really did. So we didn't apply again, we won't apply again. The lads all pulled out. If that's the way, you know, you pay or you wanted to pay to go into this, and then they said add an extra £75 on top and make sure that you get in, that's the wrong way of going about it. Honestly, it really is. So good luck to everyone who's in that Great North Run, and I'd like to know, has anyone else felt that, you know, because as soon as it went up, I put my name down and I thought I'd be in, balloted out I was straight away with the rest of our lads, and I just thought that wasn't good. It wasn't good asking for £75 more to become a member to get in, and you balloted out. But money talks, doesn't it? Money talks. So enjoy your Great North Run. We'll find something else to go out there and tackle and enjoy ourselves doing it and raise more funds that way. So there you go. I wouldn't even watch it now on the television, I'm sorry, and the lads won't either. So good luck to everyone who's in there. If you got in there, please tell me how did you all become members and pay an extra £75? I'd like to know. mal@don'txtheline.com. Anyway, any charitable work out there, you lads, you lasses, anyone who does it all, we'd love to hear from you what you do. And we've got our Respect Awareness Weekend, and obviously that is all for the referees in grassroots football. We're supporting them. That's the way that we do, and as I say, we go cap in hand and apply for lottery grants. Fingers crossed we get a new grant this year. Haven't heard, normally you hear by Christmas, but this is a big one. So hopefully if we do this, yeah, 100%, we'll let you know exactly what we aim to do on our aims and what we're improving in the podcast studio for the kids as well, because we have our young commentators on a Friday evening. Yes, a Friday evening. And we just go along and say, well, you know, let's get on with it. Let's bring in more kids. Let's give them a voice, and we're hopefully taking one or two of them out for the tournament that we're doing, the DXTL Friendly Tournament on the 3rd of January, also held at Jeffrey Humble, 10 AM, nearly PM, till 1 PM. We've got our referees, we were inundated, and we filled that, because they know the tournament, we filled that within 5 minutes of it going out, honestly. So thank you very much for the referees, and we ask all the teams who have put the name down for our friendly tournament to give the kids a game. It's also, yes, it is also monitored by DXTL, the volunteers walking around there. We'll have our walkie-talkies, making sure that all the parents are safe behind the barriers, no one's given verbal abuse, and we just want people to enjoy themselves after Christmas going or into the new season of 2025. So it's also sanctioned by the LCFA. Thank you very, very much indeed, because they know what we're about. They know that we're there to try and support our referees and make a difference and get that message out to all the teams who participate within our tournament. And watch this space, because if this goes well, then you're going to see a lot of DXTL tournaments in the future, and maybe a league also. So watch this space, as they say. How long have we been in this? Right, we've got a good 8 minutes left of the show. Cheers for everyone, all the best for New Year as well, with my Earl Grey cup of tea. I'm enjoying that, and I hope you all are enjoying whatever you're doing. Looking forward to the Premier League again. Arsenal, yes, they won last night. They probably could have had a half full, but I don't know what Ipswich was doing there. They needed a goal, and to me it was great. They were keeping the ball, getting themselves involved, but I didn't see hardly an attack going at Arsenal in the second half, and I was thinking, you're fighting relegation, go for goal, hit the ball, try it out. They were losing it, and I just thought Arsenal were there for the taking as well. They could have scored a goal. They were sitting back and letting them come at them, but Ipswich did not seem to want to do it. And if you get any positives out of there in the Ipswich team, well, good luck to you, but I didn't. So if you were a fan, I think you'll be a little bit disappointed at the way they perform towards Arsenal as well. They've got to believe in themselves. Like all the other teams, they're starting to fight, starting to have a go, and they're throwing everything. Look at Southampton. Okay, it was in the cup, but they wanted to go. And in the league as well, we just about beat them. They wanted to have a go, and the players there. So that's what it is all about in relegation. Everton, yeah, they could be down there, but they've got enough players. You know, they could have beat Manchester City the other day as well. And yeah, they'll get 1 or 2 wins. They're playing Forest today. And I think, yeah, I'll go for a 2-1 win for Everton there against Nottingham Forest, even though Forest are on a high at the moment. And Everton have done us great favours in the last 4 games, you know, continuing the draws and helping us out. So Everton, I know you fans out there will be disappointed. You need the points, we know that, but you're also helping us out by stopping the big teams coming after us. Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal, thank you so much indeed. Now you're playing Nottingham Forest, who are also up there. What will happen there today? Do you want 3 points? I'm sure you do. Anyway, good luck to Everton, good luck to all the Premier League today, and especially Liverpool tomorrow, who are away to West Ham. We've got to perform like we did against Tottenham. If we do, sit back West Ham, we're coming for you. They seem to be a different team altogether, and even the players, as I've said, even the players are saying themselves now, it's different, the way Liverpool are attacking this Premier League, the confidence, the way the team are, the bonding, absolutely brilliant. New manager, and you've got to give Arne Slot some credit, and I know everyone is talking about what Klopp left behind, but Klopp is not picking the teams. He's not picking the teams yet. Arne Slot is, and he can easily have destroyed it by making the wrong substitutions. He hasn't. He's got on there, he's got to know the players, he's getting to know the fans, and the fans are getting to know him and watching. Yeah, maybe there was a mistake in the Carabao Cup when we could have lost that easy, thrown it away, but we didn't. He got through it, but I think even a manager learns by their mistakes as well, don't they? But yeah, I'm very, very confident indeed now. I'm looking at Liverpool thinking, if we go a goal down, they're going to fight back and they're going to throw everything. But we can also have, where we come unstuck, and just as we did the other night against Leicester, hitting the bar, hitting the post before we actually scored, and once we scored, yeah, there was no turning back. We could have had a cricket score there as well against Leicester, but it wasn't to be, and we go on to win the 3 points, and now we're 6 points ahead with a game in hand over Arsenal, who's moved into 2nd place. Anything can happen in the Premier League. Man City, people are still saying Man City will come with a run, and I don't think the players believe that. I really don't. And if they do, wow. What odds? I haven't even checked the odds on that one, so we'll have to look at that one. Anyway, we're all getting our, don't forget our rookie ref. I've wrote this book, and illustrator is Lauren Madder. Absolutely fantastic, and I've got another book waiting in the pipelines. You know, it's all about kids learn the game of football, and referees also, how to respect the referee, and there's a little message in there for the parents, and you can get that on Amazon. It wasn't brought out for Christmas, it's brought out for all year round, and I'm doing a string of books, and hopefully you can support us as well, because they make a difference and the kids are starting to love them, and the feedback I'm getting, I am absolutely amazed over it. Thank you so much indeed. Just check the time now, and I'm sure we're coming to the end of our show on the Saturday, and you can get on with things. We've got a couple of minutes left of the show. Another sip of Ale Grey. There you go. Should get a free box full sent, shouldn't I? But that's lovely, and it really is enjoyable. It's a bit cold today. It has been coldish, and the studio, we've got the heat on, because what it is, it's an old school, this building, and on my time when I come in Friday, Saturday and Sunday, they've all gone, so all the heating goes, so I don't get any heating over the weekend. I don't. So what am I paying for? Everyone gets their heating. Yeah, it's a choice I make, but I'm loving it. I love the studio, and the people who come here, the guests who come here, they love it too. And we're going to have a few more guests coming into the studio. If you want to be a guest, if you want to come along and be interviewed by ourselves, and maybe the kids as well, Mallet, don'txtheline.com. don'txtheline.com for cross. So don't cross the line, but with an X, if you know what I mean. So we're really making a difference within grassroots football. And we've got our Respect Awareness Weekend on the 12th of April. Please, everyone, get behind that. 2025, something to look forward to. Put it in your diaries, all you teams, all you committees, and make a difference, and find out what you can do from your teams on that day when you're referee, or that weekend appears on your game, what can you do to make that referee feel more welcome? And it'd be lovely to hear what you can do, what your team can devise, what the kids can do. You know, make something, pass something out, pennants, medals, shaking the hands, come up with some ideas and send them in to us, marathons@xtheline.com, and we'd love your photographs of that weekend. And don't forget, the PGM will wear our t-shirts, our Respect t-shirts around the Premier League grounds during their warm-ups. So if you're on one of those Premier League grounds, please, photographs will be fantastic. Take them, send them in to us, we'll be ecstatic and over the moon, and we'll give you a massive mention over, and you might even be in with a little prize, because we're putting up something nice for anyone who gets involved in the Respect Awareness Weekend, the National Respect Awareness Weekend on the 12th of April. Let me know your ideas and we'll look out for you, and we'll give you mentions, and the kids mentions, and the team mentions. So it's well worth getting involved in. We've got to look after our referees. Why? No ref, no game. Thank you very much indeed for tuning into the Grassroots Show. We'll be back again tomorrow with our final show of the Sunday of the weekend. And yes, we're moving into the new year, so all our New Year celebrations will come out tomorrow, and we'll be wishing all our supporters, all our friends and all our viewers and listeners a very, well, happy New Year. So tune in tomorrow and we'll be on air around about 2 p.m, 3 p.m. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the rest of the day, and especially the Premier League. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Good night.